Today on Snake and Badger How to Play, we're learning the ancient game of Fox and Geese. Fox and Geese is a really old game. Records of it have been found as far back as the 1400s. In fact, there's kind of controversy in the historical gaming community. There's a reference to Fox and Geese in a 1400 AD Icelandic poem. It's controversial because while it doesn't mention the game by name, many historians believe that the game mentioned in the poem is referring to Fox and Geese. Long story short, the game's been around for a very long time, very popular, a lot of different rules and variations of the game. So let's get in and learn how to play. Alright, so let's begin to play. As different variants come up, or variations of rules come up, I'll try and explain them. The first variation is who goes first. In some games, the geese go first, but the rules of this game, and some other versions, say the fox goes first, so we'll have the fox go, and we'll have the fox just start off going this way. The fox can move basically forwards, backwards, along any line. So that's the fox movement. The geese, here's another variation, can move forward or left and right, and in this variation they can move diagonal. In some variations they cannot. Down here, this board has alternate rules. So if you want to try different things, like try games using 15 or 17 geese, try games where the fox must jump over the geese. We'll explain that in a second. Try starting the fox on one of the circles, and then try a game where the geese cannot move diagonally, because that's another variation. Like I mentioned earlier, 13 geese is kind of the harder level, kind of harder to start with that many. So we're going to keep going. We'll have this goose move up here. We'll have the fox go back. I'll move this geese forward just to kind of show you guys what the fox can do. Now, the fox can jump a piece, just like in checkers or Elotafel, to remove a piece from the board. The point of the game is for the fox to basically reduce the geese down to a point they cannot trap him, and the geese, obviously, their goal is to trap the fox. And by trap him, I mean is give him to a position where he can no longer move. So we're going to try and get this fox trapped in such a way. So we're going to move this goose over here. We'll have the fox go here. Try and, be sneaky. Now he's trapped there. Let's go over here. I'll move this goose up here. We'll move the fox in. Well, move the fox over to here. Kind of threaten this goose. Move the fox over. We'll move this. Nope, not that one. Not that one. We'll move this geese over here. Move the fox in here. This goose to there. Move the fox in here and the goose here. Now this is why the bare minimum amount of geese you need in the game to win is 4. Because you would think that that is trapped, but the fox can jump. In some rules, the fox, if it can continue jumping. In some rules it can't, but in this one we'll say it can. So right there. Now another way the fox can win is if it gets all the way past all the geese. So if there is no more geese on this back row and it made it here, it could potentially win. Because the geese can't move backwards. Let's move him there, and there. Whoop, can't move that one backwards. So I'll move him forward. He's going to try and chase it, doesn't work. Anyway, long story short, that is the game of Fox and Geese. You're trying to trap the fox. Here is one scenario in which the fox is trapped and can't move. And then we'll do another one here. So there is no scenario I've been able to find where you need 3 geese to trap the fox. It's always been 4. So the fox's goal is to reduce the number of geese down to 4 or less than 4, and the geese are just trying to trap the fox. If all the geese end up down here at the end of the board, and the fox is back here, he wins because he can only be trapped. He's free and clear. So that is Fox and Geese. If you have any comments, let me know. But as far as the game goes, there it is. And that is how you play Fox and Geese. It's a fun, classic game. My family's from Scandinavia, and I remember growing up playing a version of this game that I think my grandpa made out in his workshop. All he did was took a circle piece of wood and drilled the holes in the pattern, and we used white and red marbles for the fox and the geese. I didn't know the name of it at the time, but I recently found the board at my parents' house, so it was a lot of fun. Like most asymmetrical games where the sides are uneven, it's recommended you play multiple times, taking turns who's the fox and who's the geese, and most number of games wins the entire thing. So play trading off as the fox and geese, play 4 games, or keep going until someone has the majority. We love playing games in my family. I grew up playing most of these games behind me. Haven't played all of them, but played most of them. I grew up playing Settlers Catan and just kind of went out crazy from there. We love games, as you can see, so we'll be doing more how-to videos on some of these newer games and on old games as well. If there's a game you want to learn how to play, both old and new, comment down below and we'll see if we can get a video above it. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and join us next time.